welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca, and today is another Lifestyle Sunday video, which means we're gonna hang out. That's all it really means. Every Sunday I post a lifestyle video where I take you through my week and we hang out, and sometimes we do plant care, sometimes we DIY. So last night was the company Halloween party, and I am feeling kind of sick today. I've had the worst season of allergies. Like when it turned into fall here, my allergies just went down the drain. They are so bad. I feel like I have a cold. You know when your allergies are so bad you feel like you have a cold? So I took some Benadryl and I'm feeling a little bit better, but oh wait, I just realized I have eyeliner underneath my eye. Despite feeling sick, I found something this morning on Facebook Marketplace. I was just perusing, as I do, and I found a 4-foot tall white ghost euphorbia. It is a decent price. It is $75, which feels like a lot, but it is 4 feet tall and there are so many branches. And there were white ghost euphorbias that were like half the size of that one that were selling for $75 at a local nursery a while ago, way back when, if you saw that video of me at B&B Cactus Nursery. I feel like it's a good deal, so I'm gonna go buy it. I'm really excited. It is just, it looks huge in the photo, so I'm really excited to go see it. I think that also the pot is included, and it looked like a cool pot. So if the pot is included, this is a great deal, because a big pot, especially a big ceramic pot that isn't terracotta, is at least like 40 bucks. So yeah, we're gonna go check it out. It takes me about 30 minutes to get there, so here we go. You guys, the plant is acquired. You can't see it, but it is so big. I am absolutely shook. Let me show you my view of it. That's just a sneak peek, okay? It took a lot of straps to get it secure, and I'm still extremely nervous. Like this whole drive home, I'm gonna be driving literally 10 miles per hour. I'm so scared it's gonna break. It's so big and so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh. We made it. We made it home. It is a little bit, it's leaning because this is the direction that the wind was blowing in the car, but I think that it will straighten up a lot. It is basically the same height as me. Like, it's not sitting on anything to make it taller. That is literally how tall this plant is. Look. I would call this a major plant win. Thank you, Facebook Marketplace, for this insane plant. Oh. Leo, what do you smell? What do you smell that's so important? Oh, come on. Leo, let's go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I am taking Leo on a walk right now while dinner is finishing up at home, and I love these views. Look at the sunset. It's so beautiful. Leo is very thoroughly checking P-mail, which somebody informed me is what it means when they just incessantly sniff everything. He sniffs everything. And we actually enrolled him in a puppy class because boy has got to learn. Come on, Leo. Look at him. He like bears down his body so that he can't be pulled. Come on, Leo. I made a fun dinner tonight. I hate cooking, but I just decided to do a little bit of something tonight. And also today I worked because I have a job, and I also filmed and edited my trellising Hoyas video, which was really fun. It was super fun to make a trellis. I feel like it turned out really well. And then tonight, I want to show you guys this new thing. Well, it's not new, but this thing that I've been doing more often, which is making things out of felt. It's so much fun. I've made a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to show you, and maybe I will gather some, I don't know, opinions on whether or not I should make a full video about it, because it is so fun. A few months ago, when we first got Leo, I decided to put his poop bag on his harness so that he could carry his own poop, and it is literally the funniest thing. This is so cliche. Anyway, it's literally the funniest thing to watch him carry his own poop and see it just bouncing around. Because whenever he walks, he has this really hilarious prance. Let me show you. Come on, Leo. Look at that prance. His hair is starting to grow back so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, what are you doing? He also learned how to mark his territory recently. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys is so when I was a teacher last year, I taught my students how to sew in the last week of school, and I basically did that by teaching them how to make like little felt figures. And felt is, well, it looks like that texture. I make these little foods, and they are literally so cute. Let me show you. I have an egg. Oh, this was a strawberry, a donut. My personal favorite, the avocado. Another one is the lime. This one looks kind of botched because I forgot how to do a blanket stitch for a minute, so I just did like a looping stitch, so I might redo that later, but this lime is so cute. It might be one of my favorites. I also made peas in a pod, which I don't like this one personally. I don't think it looks that good, but hi baby. But I thought that I would try it out. I'm getting all of these ideas from Pinterest. Basically, like, Pinterest has so many felt food ideas. And this is all for like kids. Like, felt food is meant for children. And I don't have children, but this is a cookie. This is a pineapple. And I'm working on a felt Leo. A little felt portrait of Leo. Let me go get it. It's in my room. Okay, so this is the little felt Leo that I'm making. It is so cute. Like, okay, he also has a little bit of black in this region of his face, but I don't think that I could achieve that unless I did like needle felting in those spots. Anyway, so this is my new like evening hobby. I've been doing this as I watch Jane the Virgin every night. Which, by the way, this is my first time watching Jane the Virgin, and it is such a good show. I love it. I'm showing this on this video because a lot of people on my Instagram have requested that I make a video, a Lifestyle Sunday video, about these felt figures here. So I want to gather some interest. I know that it's not going to appeal to a lot of people, but if enough people say that they want to see it, I will do a little tutorial on some of these food items. And the cool thing about it, if you celebrate Christmas and put up a Christmas tree, these are perfect Christmas ornaments. Like, all you have to do is put a hook in it and then you have an ornament. So it's a great thing to do with kids, and you can stuff these with recycled items. I've basically been stuffing them with macrame cord that I like cut off and wasn't gonna use. So anyway, I won't get too much into it, but if you guys are interested in a tutorial on some of these, I would be very happy to do that because it is so fun and it's what Lifestyle Sunday is all about. So now I'm just going to finish up this Leo felt portrait and watch some YouTube, and that'll be it for the night. So I will see you guys on the next day of this video. Hello, happy Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. I am out adventuring a little bit. I finished with work today, so now I am just out. I have the idea to do something with my basket wall. I'm thinking that I want to complete the basket wall in the middle part because I left the middle section open for a photo frame, but it just feels like I'm not going to print out that photo for a while. I know that I should just do it, but for some reason I'm procrastinating. And since I've been looking at that open gap, I've been thinking that it would be really cool to fill in the gap with baskets, make it just a little bit more narrow, and then put a long shelf underneath it, and then, you know, put like nice things on the shelf, plants and photos, kind of like a mantle, what people would have if they had a fireplace. That's what it's called. I've never had a fireplace before, so this isn't going to be a fireplace, but it's going to kind of like bring in that vibe, you know, like the long shelf, a mantelpiece to put nice things on. So that is the plan right now. I just went to a thrift store that had, seriously, like, I've never been to this thrift store before, but I've been thinking about going for a long time. This feels like the lighting is not great. I found a lot of really great stuff in there, and primarily I found baskets, which is honestly hit or miss at thrift stores, but I want to show you some of the baskets that I got. This is one of them, and upon closer inspection, there's like fruit painted onto it, which is interesting, but when it is faced like this, you're not going to see it, and you'll just see the cool colors and stuff on the inside. The next one is this basket. I like the weave on it, and on the back it has like a bluish tint. Pretty cool. The next one is a woven basket. These are pretty popular and they're usually very expensive if you buy them new, so I was really happy. It was $2. A lot of these were $2 so far. $1 to $2 basically. I got this one, which is usually like a paper plate holder in Mexican homes, but it's gonna go on my basket wall. And then this was like a 2-for-1. I'm a little bit confused, but this is I don't know, it was 75 cents, and it's like a shiny little woven basket. And then this one, I really liked the weave on that one. My favorite basket of this whole little basket haul is this one. It's like a little boat. This is so cool, and I'm really excited to put this on the wall. And then the last one is going to go in my kitchen, actually not the basket wall, but it is like a little bucket basket. I don't know how to describe this. Pretty much, I have one that is a similar style in my kitchen on one side of the sink, and I've just been hoping that another one would come into my life, and here she is. She was $2 at this thrift store, and it was just such a great find. I'm so excited. So this is going to go on the other side of the kitchen sink, and I can put plants inside of here because, man, that kitchen window is so big and it gets amazing light. So now I'm at the antique mall, which there's an entire booth at the antique mall that sells baskets. So I'm just gonna go see if there's anything else. In total, all of this was $8, which I feel like is very cheap for home decor. And I'm just gonna check in here just to make sure there's nothing else, because as I realized in my video where I was making the basket wall, I ran out of baskets, or it felt like I did. So I want to have more than enough, because I will definitely use them. If they're not on the wall, I'll use them in another place in my home. Okay, so I have amended the basket wall, as you can see, and I really like the changes that I made. Sorry, finger there. I wanted to do kind of like a wave effect, and I didn't really achieve that very well. I think maybe if I put something down here, it'll feel like a wave was achieved, but I do like the way that it looks. It's a lot thinner than previously, and I'm planning on putting the shelf, let me get my hand in here, right along here. And yeah, probably like this long. So there's some space over here and some space over here. But yes, hello Leo. Is the attention not on you so you're uncomfortable? That's right. That's okay. You're a little bit insecure. Okay, so yes, that is the plan. Oh, you're back. Okay. So yeah, that is the plan for this. I don't know when the shelf will happen. That seems a little bit more adventurous than the picture frame, but this just feels more finished and more polished. And this is something that I can get behind. So yeah, it's a little bit shorter on that side because I was just noticing it was very tall. And someone actually commented on my video where I put this up that your artwork should be at eye level, and that is nothing that I have ever thought about before, but it is a very valid point because you want to be able to like look at the thing without like craning your neck up, and I feel like that's what was happening. So it is about, I mean, it's definitely not like eye level for me, but for taller people perhaps. But anyway, the actual action, like the art action, is going to be happening on the wood mantelpiece. And you know what? Honestly, I'm thinking that I'm just gonna go to like the department store, or not the department store, the hardware store, and get just a long piece of wood and stain it and get some brackets for it. Like, that seems pretty simple, right? It can be that simple, I think. I mean, obviously, we don't have any shelves in our house that are just like free hanging because, you know, for some reason, we didn't really have shelves in my house growing up. I'm like just now realizing this. We had art on the walls, but like we didn't have shelves. We just like hung things on the walls and that was it. So I think that shelves just like feel weird to me because I've never really had them before. So anyway, enough about my childhood. That is the basket wall so far. So I'm really excited about it. The next thing that I want to do today is, as you saw at the very beginning of my video, I purchased a very, very tall white ghost euphorbia, which is, chef's kiss, so beautiful. And I'm so happy that I did that. I was questioning myself a little bit. And then, you know what? I was like, nope, I'm just gonna go. And I'm really glad that I did. And so now it is still leaning over. It's been a few days since I grabbed it and it's still leaning. So I don't want it to get stuck like that. And I know that it's like flexible. So I just want to stake it upright again, because when I got it from the guy, it was upright and it was totally fine. But now, just with the wind, it pushed it down. So I need to stake it up. I'm just gonna be using the bamboo stakes that I'm going to be using in my Hoya trellising video, which you will not see for a little while. But I'm gonna be using those bamboo stakes. They are linked down below in the description box. They have been for a while in my Amazon storefront, so if you're interested. So because these are 2-inch stakes, and the plant is nearly 5 feet tall, I'm going to use 3 of them and stack them and just kind of secure them with twine so that it can be like extra long. And then I'll shove it in the soil, and I will probably fasten the plant, well, not probably, that's how you do it. I will fasten the plant to the sticks and that will help it sit upright, I hope. I have done this in the past with other plants. Like when the stem is broken, I will put something like a splint on it. So kind of like when you break your finger, you would put your other finger and wrap it around, and then your finger will be secure, I guess, until you can get surgery. Do people get surgery on broken fingers? I've never broken a bone. That is some trivia about me. Never broken a bone in my life. So hopefully that doesn't happen to me. However, I did sprain my ankle really badly, at least 3 times in high school, and I still deal with the effects of that. And that was a long time ago. So anyway, Mr. Leo. Ouch, that kind of hurt. You bit my ear. Okay, so I finished making a large stake by connecting a couple of them together. Let me show you what they look like at the joints. Oh, I showed you the ugly side. There's the pretty side, and then this one is also very pretty over here. So it stands, let's say, so it is just a little bit taller than me, and the actual plant is just a little bit shorter than me. So this should be good. This should last for a while. Maybe. I don't know if it'll keep growing through the winter. It could. Let's take this outside and see what happens. Alright, so I have figured out a way to get the steak into the pot, and if you didn't realize how tall it was before, hopefully this will be some context for you. It is so big, but I think that this will be really great for it. This should definitely help. So, here we go.